Okay, hello here. I'm going to show you how to solve simultaneous equations using elimination. Let's say that you have two different methods. The first method is called Gauss-Jordan elimination method. Gauss-Jordan elimination. Alright. So let's say that I have this simultaneous equation. Right now I'll solve for you 2 by 2. Okay. Let's say that I have the first equation x plus 3y equal 11 and the second one 2x minus y equal to 1. First thing, you have to check the coefficients of x and y and put them here in the matrix. The coefficient of x is here just 1, and here you have for y 3, 2x, negative 1 here. The answers are for the first equation 11 and for the second one 1. So this will be the form of the matrix that I will work on. I'll call this one as R1 and this will be R2, and we want to change this one and this matrix into the form of 1 0 0 1. So this is my matrix. I'll start with this row, with the second row. I want to change this one to 0, so I'll say that row 2 will be row 2 minus 2 times row 1. This will be, the first row is as it is, I didn't change anything here. In the second row, look, row 2 minus 2 times row 1, so 2 minus 2 times this one will be 0, and 2 times 3 is 6, so 1 minus 1 minus 6 will give you minus 7. Here 2 times 11 is 22, so 1 minus 22 will give you negative 21. So to change this one into 1, I will go for R2 goes for R2 divided by negative 7. The first row is not changed. Divided by negative 7 it will be 0. Divided by negative 7 you have 1, and here you have 3. So this is the value of y equal 3. Now let me go back to row 1. Again in row 1 I want to make this one 0. So row 1 will be row 1 minus 3 times row 2. Here nothing will be changed because here you have 0, so it will be 1 as it is. 3 minus 3 will give you 0, and this one, when it's multiplied by 3, it will give you 9, so 11 minus 9 will be 2. Second row is not changed, so this value is for x and this value will be for y. That means x equal 2 and y equal 3. If you want to make sure that our answer is right, I can go back to the main equation and check. Let me use the first equation, which is x plus 3y equal 11. The value of x is 2 and the value of y is 3, so 3 times 3 equal to 11. 2 plus 9 equal 11, so our answer is correct. Okay, this is the Gauss-Jordan elimination method. Now let's see the second method, which is called Cramer's rule. I will use the same equation so that you can compare between the two methods and choose the easy one. Both are going to solve in the same way and the answer will be definitely the same. Again here you have to put it in the form of matrix 1 3 11 2 minus 1 1. So there is something we call as d you have to find, and again you have to find dx, something we call as dy. Let me start with d. When I'm talking about D, I'm not going to consider this solution. I'm going just to look for this part, which is 1, 3, 2, minus 1. Find the determinant, 1 times negative 1 will be negative 1. Let me write for you the matrix so that things are going to be more clear. So here 1 times negative 1 will give you negative 1 minus, you have to always put a minus here, 2 times 3 will give you 6, so minus 1 minus 6 will be here negative 7. When I'm going to talk about dx, I'll do another matrix. Here in this matrix, you're not going to consider the x. You will leave the x and change this x by the solution. So instead of x, the x's, you'll put the solution. So that means here it will be 11, 1, and the y will remain as it is 3 and minus 1. Again, find the determinant. So here it will be 3 times negative 1, 11 times negative 1 will be negative 11. 1 times 3 will give you 3, and it's a minus here, so dx equal negative 14. Okay, good. And here I'm just changing the color so that you won't get confused. dy, you'll do same thing as you did with the dx. Take the part of the y and change it with the solution here. So instead of these y values, you'll write 11 and 1, which are the solutions. You have here 1 and 2. The x's are not changed, but the y will be here 11 and 1. Again, do the same determinant stuff. 1 times 1 will give you 1. Must be a minus here. 2 times 11 will give you 22. So when you subtract it, it will be negative 21. So this is dy, here you have dx, here you have d. These are our solutions. So dx will be dx divided by d, which is negative 14. Negative 14 divided by negative 7, it will give you positive 2. And here you'll do the same thing. This is the value of value of x, and here the value of y will be dy divided by d, which is negative 21. I've got no space here. Negative 21 divided by negative 7, and the answer will be 3. So the value of y is 3 and the value of x is 2, and these are the same exact answers like the first method we used. So you can choose which method is easier. Here I highlight for you the answers. The value of x is 2. So don't forget this formula. The value of x will be dx over d, and the value of y is dy over